Welcome to ADT Sharda Bai Pawar Mahila Arts Commerce Science College Shardanagar Baramati. I am Professor Poonam Mishra, brought for you subject bookkeeping and accountancy, in which we are learning chapter number 11 1 Introduction to Partnership and Partnership Final Account. So students, let's first understand what is partnership. Introduction to Partnership and Partnership Final Account. So let's learn the meaning and definition. Partnership is an organization where which is the there is an association. Association means coming together. Okay, association means coming together, forming a group that known as a association. Okay, coming together. Partnership is an organization where there is an association of two or more persons coming together to carry on a business with a view to share the profit and losses of the firm. So, as per the Indian Partnership Act 1932, Section 4, the definition of partnership firm is it is the relation between persons who have agreed to share the profit of the business carried on by all, means all the partners are carrying the business, or any one of the partner of them among them is acting or doing business for all the partners. So this is the definition of partnership final account. Now let's understand the feature of partnership firm. So these are the feature of partnership firm, in which the first one is an agreement. Yes, students, in Maharashtra, the registration of partnership firm is very important. It is compulsory, and it is an agreement between the among the partner, or we can say, because the partner can be more than two also. So it is the agreement among the partner. It is a decision and discussion taken by the partner for carry on the particular business. Next is a principal and agent. Yes. So students, there is a principal and agent relationship in the partnership firm. Business and partners business and partners are the two different person are considered in this. So business is a principal and partners are the agent. So this is the difference between principal and agent. So there is a relationship, because the partnership firm individually has a separate legal status, has its own identity. So principal is the business and agents are the partner. It is a lawful business. Yes, only the lawful business can be carried in the partnership firm, and it is allowed by the government to carry on the legal or the lawful business. We can say the legal or lawful, it is one and the same. Next is a sharing profit and losses. Yes, you know, if the profit is there, it will be shared by all the partners, and if there is a loss, it will be shared by the all partners. So the thing you have to remember, whatever it is, whether it is profit and losses, all will be shared by all partners. So all partners will bear all the losses and profit of the business. Next point is unlimited liability. Unlimited means when personal property is brought into the business, personal property are sold or brought into the business, personal property brought into the business to pay the debt, कर्ज. Okay, so for paying the debt, personal property is taken or used by the partners. So to pay the debt of the company. Okay, students. So it's an unlimited liability, personal property to pay the debt of the company. Means if the liability is limited, the partners are responsible only to their share of the liability, But if the liability of the partner is unlimited, mostly the partnership firm are based or organized or constructed on the basis of unlimited liability. In that case, if the debt is too much high, at that time the personal property of the partner will be used to pay the debts. For paying the debt, the personal property will be used. Next, registration is compulsory only in the state of Maharashtra. It is not compulsory in all other states, so it's point to remember to you student that registration is compulsory in case of Maharashtra. Joint ownership and management. Yes, partnership is a firm which has a joint ownership of the partner, and who will manage the business, it will be managed by the partners only. So it is the managed by the partners only. Now principal and agent, that these 2 point is repeated twice, so no need to revise it again. And dissolution, and you already have learned the chapter dissolution student, where dissolution is a mutual agreement between the partners to close down their business. So let's see what is the agreement of the partner. The agreement of the partner has given another name legally or lawfully. It is known as a transfer partnership deed. So let's see what is partner. You can see the format of partnership deed, and here is the explanation. The document containing the partnership agreement among, so H letter is missing here. So partnership agreement among the partner is called a partnership deed. So it is a terms and condition which is mutually decided and agreed by all the partners. So it contains the terms and condition which are agreed upon by all the partners, and the agreement may be written or oral, but when it is written it is called as a deed. When it is in written form, it will be, rather than calling it an agreement, it will be known as a partnership deed. So you can see the format of legal document, how it is prepared, and the points for their terms and condition will be mentioned like this. So let's see what will be the content in the partnership deed. So first, the name and address of the firm and its main business will be mentioned. Name and address of the partners will be mentioned, and duration of partnership will be mentioned. Capital contribution brought by all the partners. Ratio will be mentioned in which they will share the profit and loss. Rights, duty and liabilities of the partner will be mentioned in the deed. Provision related to the admission, retirement and death, whatever it is, they will mention in their deed. Rate of interest on capital which is given to the partner, or drawing or loan, will be provided or mentioned in the partnership deed. Salary, commission if payable to any partner will be written in the deed. Settlement of account on the dissolution, that rules and provision will be written. Method of settlement of disputes, if any case any dispute will arise among the partners, so who on what basis they will take the final decision, so that thing will be mentioned in the deed. Any other matter relating to the conduct of the business can be mentioned in the partnership deed. So it's a very flexible document which is depend upon the mutual agreement of the all partners, but it is prepared when it is prepared legally in a written form, it is called as a partnership deed. Now let's see that how many method of capital account are maintained in the partnership business. Last year you have learned the final account of individual proprietorship. So this year partnership final account is of a partnership business. So in the partnership business there is the types of maintaining the capital account. You might have learned in the chapter of admission, retirement and death. You could have seen that sometimes in the problem they have told you to prepare the capital and current account both at a time. So let's understand what are the method of the capital account. So let's see in the meaning. Amount in the cash or kind brought by the partner to manage the business activity is termed as a capital. So you know that what is capital. Partners maintain and operate some method of capital account. So they decide the method for maintaining the capital account. So the two method of capital account are discussed below. So this is the two methods, students, in which the first is a fixed capital method and second is a fluctuating capital method. If fixed capital method is followed, you have to prepare two account for the partner. First one is a capital account and second one is a current account. But if the capital account is maintained on the fluctuation basis, you will see only one capital account, students. So there is no any much difference you will see. What will happen when in case of fixed capital account, so only the capital amount will be recorded in this account, and all other partners, all other partners, remember students, when fixed capital method is maintained, at that time you have to prepare these two account, capital account and current account. And what you have to take care of, that in capital account only capital amount will be mentioned, opening and closing balance, but in current account all other income, and expense. Remember this word, you can write while writing the notes, students, so you will easily come to know while learning this chapter. Okay students, so all other income and expenses of the partner will be written in the current account. Means in fixed capital method, capital amount is fixed, so it will be one only, and all other partners related income and expense will be adjusted in the current account. But in case of that, if they are following the fluctuating capital method, so the entry of these two account will be given in one account only, that is capital account. So last year in the proprietorship final account, you have seen that we used to prepare only one capital account, because there were no partners, so all things were maintained in the capital account only. So now students, in the next video we will understand the further detailed explanation of capital and current account under fixed capital method and fluctuating capital method. Till then, bye bye, and please note down this theory part in your account classwork notebook. Thank you.